Alright, in this video we are looking at plane geometry 2. Plane geometry 2, popularly known as circle theorems. Circle theorems. Circle theorems has been one of the frequent examinable topics in senior high school core mathematics subjects. So I encourage all students who are watching this video to prepare their mind for easy understanding as we are about to begin the lesson. Learning objectives. Learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to 1. Identify the parts of a circle. Identify the parts of a circle. 2. Students will be able to state and use the circle theorems. Students will be able to state and use the circle theorems. 3. Students will be able to identify the tangents as perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. 4. Students will be able to verify the angle between the tangent and the chord at the point of contact, which is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. And 5. Students will be able to verify the tangent drawn from an external point to the same circle that is equal when measured from their point of contact. Now let's take the definition of a circle. The definition of a circle. A circle is a set of points in a plane which are at equal distance from a phased point, say O. The point O is called the center of the circle, and the circular part of the circle is also called the circumference. The diagram below shows the part of a circle. Let's try to discuss these parts. In this region, we have the segment. This region is called the segment. And the line drawn from the point E to the point D is termed as a chord. Also, we have the center of the circle. The center of the circle, which is point O. The point O is called the center of the circle. We have sector. The region here is called the sector of the circle. Sector. The shaded region here with the blue lines is called sector. And we have arc length. The distance along the circumference from point A to point B is termed as the arc length. Also, the line drawn from point A to point C is termed as a diameter. Then the line drawn from point O, that is from the center, to point C and B, then to A, they are all radii. So 2 or more radius is called radii. That is a plural name for radius. So point OA, the line OA, line OC, and line OB, they are radii of a circle. Singular form is radius, plural is radii. So let's take note. Right. So let's explain the various parts of the circle. Chord. What is a chord? A chord is a line segment that has both endpoints on the circumference of a circle. A chord is a line segment that has both endpoints on the circumference of a circle. 2. Radius. A radius is a line segment drawn from the center to any part of the circumference of a circle. It is the same as half of a diameter. It is the same as half of a diameter. What is a diameter? What is a diameter? A diameter is any line segment, into bracket chord, which passes through the center of the circle and has both endpoints on the circumference. Take note, a diameter is any line segment which passes through the center of the circle and has both endpoints on the circumference. So based on these statements, or based on this definition for a diameter, we have got to know that a diameter is a type of chord. It's a type of chord that passes through the center of a circle. In other books, we also call the diameter as the line of symmetry. As the line of symmetry. Why is it a line of symmetry? Because it passes through the center of the circle and divides the circle into two equal halves. So the diameter is a line of symmetry. So a diameter is a special chord. A special chord. Why is it special? It is a type of chord that passes through the center of the circle. Also, we have arc length. What is an arc length? What is an arc length? The arc length represents part of the circumference of the circle. Very simple. It represents part of the circumference of the circle. So from the diagram, I mean the part of the circle. The distance from A to B along the circumference is the arc. The distance A to B along the circumference of the circle is termed as the arc, and it is the minor arc. Whilst the distance from A through E, D, C, and B is called the major arc. So this means that we have two types of arc length. We have the minor arc and the major arc. Right. Let's talk about segment. Segment. What is a segment? A segment is a circular region bounded by an arc and the chord of the circle, or an area cut off by the chord and the arc of the circle. So from the diagram, I mean the part of the circle. The shaded portion is called the minor segment, and the remaining portion is called the major segment. So let me quickly go back to the part of the circle. So this is what I mean. This region is the minor segment, and the rest of the region is called the major segment. And here is the sector. So dear students, take note of the parts of the circle. Very, very important. Right. So we will end our first lesson here. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to the channel and be updated with the subsequent videos. Bye bye.